This is my favorite picture. This picture was taken in 1896 somewhere on East Market Street, and it's got a list of the people who were in this picture. The city had a ladder truck that was built locally, and that's what this is a picture of. And again, there's a list of names here. If you could read them, they'll tell you who's on here. But my favorite thing about this is that if you're familiar with Norman Rockwell and some of the paintings that he did, somewhere in the background you'd see a child peeking through whatever activity was going on in that painting. If you look in this picture here, there is a kid with his head stuck through the spokes of that wheel right there, just looking through to see what's going on. It's very hard to see, very hard to make out, but he's right there. And that's my favorite picture down here. So, this display depicts an explosion that happened on South Main Street at the corner of Bruce Street in 1947. It was a strip of stores that looked like this, but the biggest impact was when in a beauty shop called Pauline's Beauty Shop. And this explosion occurred in the basement, wrecked the building, and killed 11 people. This says 10 people killed and 19 injured. An additional lady died the next day. So actually there were 11 people killed in this explosion. The building is called the Masters Building. Again, it was just like a strip shopping center here with a couple of stores in it. What happened years ago, a lot of heating was done by coal. You know, people had coal furnaces, and that's the way this building was built. And the way you got your coal, a truck would pull up to your basement window and either run off on a conveyor the coal to go down in the basement, or shovel it off the truck through a window. And then you had to go down in the basement and take that coal pile that you just delivered through the window and shovel it over to where they wanted it stored. You know, it might be around the corner, it might be right next door, but you had to make sure that the coal got to where it was supposed to be stored. And that's what was taking place. A delivery driver delivered the coal, went downstairs, and was shoveling the coal over to the coal pile, took a break, lit a cigarette, and the cigarette ignited natural gas that had filtered into the building. Not sure what the source was, but it ignited the natural gas, and an explosion occurred, and again, wrecked the shopping center and killed 11 people. You can see various photos throughout here of rescues or body recoveries, not rescues, body recoveries being made, and the site as it happened back then. If you're a firefighter in today's society, you don't do anything without turnout gear. You don't do, you got your gloves, you got your helmet, you got your coat, you got your boots, you got your breathing apparatus. You are completely dressed out when you're doing any of the activities that you see here. Again, this was in 1947, before any of that occurred, before safety procedures were put into place for fire departments. And you can't find a turnout coat or a helmet, hardly even a pair of gloves on anybody's hand in any of these pictures. And it just shows you how the fire service has transformed from 1947 to the way it is today.